I received a very interesting question from Hector Rodriguez. And the question is, how can leaders best strengthen their team coaching skills in a predominantly virtual environment where face-to-face meetings and activities are rare? Right? This is what we're facing more and more each day. It's a very important question. Okay, how can leaders best strengthen their team coaching skills in a predominantly virtual environment where face-to-face meetings and activities are rare? Leader as a coach is a trend, okay? The more we advance in speed, because everything has to be done quickly and rapidly nowadays, and it's going to be this way forever from now on, and even more, right? We have seen this increase of speed in everything we do, and that's fine. So if we wait for leaders to hire outside consultants and trainers every single time, it's going to take more time for people to develop and to evolve and to become more prepared. Although the consulting and training industry is always growing, because we need more consultants, we need this outside view, we need external coaches, we need external trainers and professional speakers, and that's not going to change. But at the same time, many leaders, sometimes they wait too long until they hire a trainer or a professional speaker or a consultant, and they wait, and when they see it's too late, right? So they miss the opportunity. So they must be more aware of the need of hiring someone from outside of the organization, and when it's their responsibility, the inside leader, to be the coach. And we are seeing that more and more we need both worlds. We need the outside consultant, the outside trainer, but we need the leader to be the coach of their own team. All right? So, but of course, how do you become a leader coach if you've never been a coach before? Do you need to go to these coaching institutions to become certified as a coach, to be a leader coach? No. Especially because the coaching activity began much before all those coaching certification institutions were created, right? The coaching is an activity, is coach other people, help other people go from point A to point B, help other people to evolve. They're not being able to evolve by themselves in the velocity we need, so we help them go from point A to point B. This is coaching. This is essentially coaching. Of course, all those institutions that were created to try to structure the activity of coaching, they were created because, unfortunately, many people were calling themselves coaches without any track record of success, without any methodology, without any structure at all. So that was becoming like a mess. So of course, I created my methodology and I teach other people to become real coaches, and several other institutions created their methodologies and help other people to become professional coaches. Okay, but let's go back to the question. How can leaders best strengthen their team coaching skills? Practice is always the answer, and practice with methodology is a better answer. So try to find a methodology you like, and then you practice that methodology. The feedback techniques are a very good methodology of coaching. If instead of preaching, you are asking questions about their development, their performance, you're asking questions about the results they realized and what could they do differently. If you're asking questions in a positive way, in a positive atmosphere, asking questions with a sincere intention to help them develop and grow, you are nurturing your coaching skills, you are perfecting your coaching skills. Remember, coaching is helping others achieve better results by their own means with their own resources. You cannot force someone to be you or somebody else. You have to read that person, understand that person's resources and capabilities, and then help that person go from point A to another point B of higher evolution in the personal life or professional life, if we're talking inside the company. Okay, I'm going to help that person go from point A to point B by their own means, with their own resources, and I'm going to be the one asking strategic questions to help that person think how he or she can achieve that better version of her or himself. Right? So, in order for you to be a better leader coach in a virtual environment, you're going to use telephone, you're going to use audio messages, you're going to use written messages, text messages, but as often as you can, use video interaction, because you have your content, you have your tone of voice and your body language to make it clear to the other person that you are in a positive atmosphere, and have these structured conversations every time. Don't call the person or schedule a Zoom meeting or whatever, a Teams meeting, just to ask results. Always ask questions to help the other person realize the results they're having, the process they're using, the methods they're using, and what they can do differently next time to achieve better results. Practice that, practice that, practice that, and you're going to perfect your coaching skills. And one other thing, you see, I'm looking at you right now, right? I'm not looking here, I'm looking here. When I'm looking here, I'm looking at the screen, I'm looking at the face of the other person. But it gives the impression that I'm not looking at their eyes. When I look here, I'm looking at the eye of the camera, and gives them the sensation that I'm looking into their eyes. This is a very simple detail, but you must use this when talking to someone, when providing coaching, when providing feedback, when talking to someone in your team. Always look into the eye of the camera so they feel like you're looking into their eyes, and listen very carefully to everything they say. Try to sense what is in their tone of voice, in their body language. But when you are talking to them, look into their eyes by looking at the eye of the camera. That will give them the sensation that you're right there with them and that you care. And you're going to demonstrate through your body language and through your posture and your smile and your face that you are there to help them, that you believe in them, you are there to help them, and the atmosphere is always positive. It's an atmosphere of growth, of development. You're helping them to succeed. This is the major role of a leader coach. Help others to succeed in what they do. I hope that answers the question. I'm Fabio Marques, and I wish you health and wealth always. See you next time.